Card answer take all the things you may. Okay? Okay, let it be so. Now people, I'll try to begin at least. So, as I said, starting at more theoretical moment, starting with the questions, additional questions in this list. I hope everyone has this list of questions. So, here they are divided into several groups. First of all, vaccines, immunoglobulins and antibodies, and immune sera, and some nutrient media, and one tuberculin. It's separately placed representative, so that's why about it I'll speak as the last one. Okay, first of all, speaking about vaccines, here I recommend you to revise something. Revise the whole chapter. It is a small chapter, vaccines and immunoglobulins. Vaccines anyway, immunoglobulins will be necessary also to revise. Vaccines and immunoglobulins. Groups of vaccines, first of all. So, all the vaccines are used to create artificial active immunity. So, all immunoglobulins and immune sera are used to create artificial passive immunity. Because here it won't give you diagnostic sera. Only so. That's why people possible to comment previous position. Vaccine is used if artificial active. Vaccine is used for active or better to say specific prophylaxis. Vaccines are used for specific prophylaxis. So antibodies, immunoglobulins, and immune sera are used. Usually it's possible to say for specific treatment, but usually this combination of what's not in common is for passive treatment. For passive antibody treatment or specific treatment is the same. So here it is. How to make vaccines? That's why I need to revise classification of vaccines and so on, and some certain examples will be given. BCG vaccine. BCG vaccine goes first. What is the vaccine against? Against tuberculosis. Write down TBC, traditional abbreviation of tuberculosis, TBC. So, and it is live attenuated vaccine. What is here the important details? Who will write the abbreviation and who will read the abbreviation and tell me about, no, it will be okay, but it will not influence mark perfectly. This is Bacillus, Calmette, Guerin, and so on. No need. So, French scientists who propose and introduce into practice this vaccine, but people more important it is vaccine based on attenuated strain, attenuated of Mycobacterium bovis. It is not Mycobacterium tuberculosis, human tuberculosis, it's Mycobacterium bovis strain with reduced virulence. So, the methods of its direct production in the book is given. So it was for many years they culture this bacterium with bile salts, nutrient media, thus reducing its removal for virulence. So that's why it's for tuberculosis given only once nowadays. First days after birth, 5-7 days after birth. Maybe there are only few vaccines that need schedule of immunization, because for other vaccines there are stepwise immunization attempts. So, but this is only once. So, DPT vaccine. DPT vaccine. So, people, two versions of vaccines in reality exist. You may answer more than one, and it will be more easy. Modern vaccine includes 3 toxoids: diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis, filamentous hemagglutinin. Diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis, or pertussis, more fresh version of this component of vaccine, filamentous hemagglutinin. So being based on classical toxins and toxoids like diphtheria and tetanus, how to prepare toxoid? First, needs to take microbial culture corresponding like diphtheria or tetanus. Take microbial culture. microbial culture. Who wants maybe paper? Oh, here there are a lot of paper with nice hearts, beautiful. So, culture is in liquid nutrient media. Culture is principal moment. Culture is done on liquid nutrient media. All industrial culture is mostly based in bioreactors. Then filtration. It will be exotoxin. So filtrate of broth culture of toxigenic bacteria like diphtheria and tetanus. Then filtrate. It will be exotoxin. Exotoxin is transformed into toxoid or anotoxin, the same, transformed into toxoid by formaldehyde treatment. This I think you know it. So by formaldehyde treatment. So people, this is like the current fresh version of DPT vaccine. So classical elderly version of DPT vaccine includes, instead of filamentous hemagglutinin toxoid, you may take a look. Filamentous hemagglutinin toxoid includes killed or inactivated Bordetella pertussis bacteria. Killed or inactivated Bordetella pertussis bacteria. So, next go. Is it clear? Okay. Next. MMR vaccine. Well-known vaccine for you. MMR vaccine. So, live attenuated vaccine. Measles, mumps, rubella. Live attenuated vaccine. Measles, mumps, rubella. Mumps, measles, and rubella. Again, so according to this vaccine, immunization is done several times, so that's why I usually don't ask the schedule of immunization. So, next, polio vaccine. Moreover, in this list, not indicated which kind of polio vaccine. So that's why I revise both live attenuated vaccine, also known as Sabin vaccine, or Salk inactivated polio vaccine. So immunization is done 3 times at least for first year of life. So people, and sometimes I ask why at least, in reality it's the courses of boosters of immunization are more than 3. But why not less than 3? Because usually we have 3 serotypes of viruses. That's why minimally 3 times. It doesn't mean that every this type 1, next type 2. Usually it's populated that after first immunization, chance to get immunity against one type will be closer to 90%. All the rest, much more less. Increasing number of immunization, increasing chance to get immunity to all 3 of these viruses. Okay, this is done. Polio vaccine. Anti-HBV vaccine, or hepatitis B virus vaccine. Recombinant vaccine. Genetically engineered vaccine. Predominantly based on HBS antigen genetic construction, namely its pre-S1 fragment, pre-S1 protein peptide for immunization. So, producing cells are yeasts. So, cells producers of this recombinant protein are yeasts. So, given this, if you remember, also several times given in the first year, but first administration of this vaccine is done directly after birth. Means first day means in 12 hours newborn should be immunized. Yeasts, to be totally correct, some other group came. No one is here already.
It's 3 times for 1 year of life, right?
Yes. So, maybe we finished with vaccines. Administration, as I said, and its aim of use will be artificial active immunity and prevention specific prophylaxis. So, immunoglobulins now. So, here they are. Let me look through my opinion like 3. So, first of all, my immunoglobulins, antibodies and immune sera might be of human or animal origin. why she is so angry, I don't know. So, human or animal origin. Animal horses. Horses. May possible to invent something exotic, and even camels sometimes we use, but in special countries, and like mostly on this base were done like genetically engineered antibodies less than some others. Okay, every antibody or immune serum is obtained by immunization of corresponding antigen. Every immune serum and immunoglobulins is obtained by immunization. Of whom depends, I will say, or human, usually donors or specially selected groups, or horses. Okay, so, and as we told before, all immunoglobulins are used for treatment for artificial passive immunity. So now going along, diphtheria antitoxic serum and immunoglobulin. Diphtheria. Antitoxic serum and immunoglobulin. So people, mostly nowadays donors of donor origin, but horses possible, maybe somewhere in some countries they are used, and even in Belarus I didn't check the situation, initially there were a lot of such horse-derived immunoglobulins, nowadays mostly donor origin. So, because we have specially like, not causality, specially produced group of donors which are immunized by diphtheria toxoid. So, what was injected? Immunization was done by diphtheria toxoid. Immunization was done by diphtheria toxoid. As we decided, used for treatment. So, let me skip over anti-rabies immunoglobulin, and let's speak before that, let's speak about botulism antitoxic serum. So, here is done immunization of horses. Horse-derived immunoglobulin. Used for urgent treatment of botulism. By the way, for diphtheria it's the same, but botulism really urgent treatment, for urgent treatment of botulism. Immunization is performed by multi-step injections of first toxoids, then even some amounts of native toxin. As because multi-step immunization. Sorry. Мария Петровна, конечно, слушаю. Так. Так. Да. Есть, конечно. Конечно, 90 штук. Вот, и мы их перепечатали, наверное, месяц назад. То же самое, да. Ну, они, собственно говоря, билеты же я утверждаю. Вот это, честно, гарантировать не берусь, но как только мы получили расписание, наверное, вывесили. Вот, тут у меня надо контролировать. А, вот еще что. И как раз для англоговорящих студентов у нас меняли график совсем недавно. Хорошо, стенды мы загрузим не сегодня, так завтра. Конечно, да. Вот это надо смотреть. Там у нас идет стакан. А вы у нас на кафедре? А? Нет? А, хорошо, ну ладно, потому что я думаю, вы взглядите, есть или нет. Так, и что там СДО? СДО мы все это вывешиваем автоматически, кроме билетов, естественно. Ну, запустим. Да, там все это добро есть. Да. График, я говорю, только устаканился иностранцем. Мы, честно говоря, меняли предварительно. Хорошо, но это сегодня-завтра. Значит, мы будем писать на имя Натальи Юрьевны служебную. Вот, у нас, наверное, вообще будет 3 экзаменационных комиссии. Классов у нас 5, все будут задействованы. В одном проекте будем принимать, вот это мы ради этого меняли, будем принимать от благоговорящих, у нас мало экзаменаторов. Еще будет, ну, в связи с обычно областной эпидемической ситуацией, будет 2 экзаменационных комиссии, каждый по 3 экзаменатора. Ну, вот как-то так. Это мы будем писать на имя Натальи Юрьевны служебную. Да, конечно, конечно. Класс номер 603. Он всегда у нас. Нет, это понятно. Это Ну, по крайней мере, так планирую, что согласиться с Натальей, потому что всегда у нас было 2 комиссии. Сейчас мы просто отделим для иностранцев, потому что они параллельно идут. Говорящие. Спасибо вам. Все, я понял. Расписание, значит, допустим, ага, это надо будет его еще пересмотреть. Спасибо. Вот это точно мне с этого начинает нужно. Хорошо, Мария. Ну, здорово. И у вас здоровье, здоровье, здоровье. Хорошо. Да, не бывает. Ну, счастливо. So, people, understood?
Just for this
multi-step immunization with toxoid and then native toxin. Native toxin of horses. Horses may tolerate toxin. Maybe. So, and people last, anti-rabies immunoglobulin. Anti-rabies immunoglobulin. So, immunization of horses. Immunization of horses with rabies vaccine. Rabies vaccine. It is inactivated, so-called fixed vaccine. With rabies inactivated vaccine, immunization of horses. Administration. Here it is special administration. By the way, in the United States, to my mind, exists also donors-derived immunoglobulin, but in Belarus only horse-derived. So, which situation? It is given together with vaccine. It is given together with vaccine to affected person, means person who was bitten, to affected person. In case of, honestly speaking, here it is very long story. Strong, it's there are several grades of contact, but I will not overload you with this one. Simply speaking, in case of animal bite to upper part of the body. What it means? Neck, not neck, starting from top. What goes first? Head, face, neck. So arms, no, means upper limbs, best of all to say, even fingers also, and so on, and trunk. So, and in case of any massive bite. So, due to the idea being possible to write to make longer incubation period. So, okay, people, sorry, I have to interrupt. So, make the break now. I think, like 30-40 minutes, all right? So, and after that, come to this class. You may now leave the room or stay here as you like. I think no one will come to this class because classes is over in this room, okay? Let it be so. So, people, I may